While playing for the Bengals from 1968 to 1979, I worked in the off-season for a small adhesive company in Gulf Manor, Imperial Adhesives. It was part of U.S. Shoe, a large Cincinnati-based publicly traded company. After retiring from football in 1979, I became president of this little adhesive company, Imperial. As shoe manufacturing moved offshore in the late 1970s, U.S. Shoe appeared to be willing to sell Imperial Adhesives. As I was just a retired football player, U.S. Shoe just wouldn't take me seriously as a potential buyer. That all changed when Hap Castleberry agreed to partner with me. He brought credibility to the negotiating table, and all of a sudden U.S. Shoe was ready to listen. We bought Imperial and sold it a few years later at a handsome profit. The proceeds from that sale represented a lot of money to me at the time. Hap let me sell it while saying we'd regret not keeping it longer and continuing it to grow. In retrospect, of course, he was right. So a very personal thanks to Hap. Edward Hap Castleberry believes he was born under a lucky star in Cincinnati. His mother gave him the nickname Happy as a baby. Anyone who knows him can understand why the nickname stuck and helped guide his outlook on life. Before joining his family's dairy business, Cedar Hill Farms, Hap first entered the business world selling Fuller brushes door to door during the summer through high school. By the end of his junior year, he had saved enough money to make his first big purchase, a 1936 four-door black Dodge. This first taste of business showed him his own potential for success. Throughout his time at Brown University, Hap worked in the Cedar Hill Farms accounting department in the summer. After graduation, he attended night school at Xavier University to earn his MBA so that he may continue his rise in business. In 1956, Hap married the love of his life, Susan Siddall. She once said that everything Hap touches turns to gold. By 1960, the family sold the dairy business with Hap's help, at the right time and at the right price. He constructed a list of criteria to help determine whether a company was a good purchase. In short order, Hap bought the U.S. Janitorial Company. It was a well-run operation and had good growth potential. The company opened operations in several other cities and won contracts to maintain Greater Cincinnati, Tampa, and Orlando's airports. He took this small building maintenance company and expanded it to over 1,500 employees in 5 states. By 1970, he received an offer he couldn't refuse and sold the company to ARA Services, the large vending and food services company.
Hap Castleberry is a very talented businessman. He acquired U.S. Janitorial Company, added services, acquired other companies, merged them into it, and he sold that company 7 years after he acquired it for 10 times his original investment. That's an incredible return in this banker's eyes.
After the sale, he started investing in real estate. He bought apartments on the east side and the west side. He also bought a downtown office building for his headquarters and rented space to tenants. He used his extensive experience to set up a brokerage business named E.F. Castleberry and Associates. Over the next 25 years, Hap continued his quest of buying and selling businesses and real estate in the Cincinnati area. Hap has set high standards for community involvement as he served on numerous business and civic boards, including Xavier University and Summit Country Day School. He was a founder of the Greater Cincinnati Venture Association and was appointed by the mayor to be chairman of the Cincinnati Citizens Committee on Youth. He saw the importance of young people learning business concepts, so he became involved in Junior Achievement of Greater Cincinnati and was one of the founders of the Greater Cincinnati Business Hall of Fame.
We are proud to celebrate our father. He overcame many obstacles in his life, including rheumatic fever and polio as a small child. I remember him working day and night diligently at the janitorial company. He was gone a lot. But I also remember Sunday dad days. They were great. He would make sure we had days together that were fun activities just with him. Thank you, Dad, for showing us the value of hard work and also family balance.
Dad was a businessman and he enjoyed buying and selling companies. One company I will never forget is H. Wolf & Sons, because that is where Dad gave me my first job. I thank him every day for that opportunity. And even though I was nervous and excited, it was a great way to get my feet wet for the first time.
Thank you, Dad, for the gift of tennis. Your love of the game was a positive impact on your children, the business community, and many, many tennis tournaments in Cincinnati. In 1996, You and your partner, David Klippinger, were ranked 13th in the nation by the USTA for men's doubles in the 65-year-old division. Very impressive, but not surprising for our father.
And there's the legacy my father built for his family. Generations to come can look back with pride that they are related to Edward Francis Castleberry. Well done, Dad.